William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the Harrying of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him, King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army. In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert. Henry's archers took up position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol. Having deployed their palings, Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol. As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
It's live to hear it. At mina worde ferret.
Hartes je hände!
Fortfarande Fräckes, mit Baldenes! Ansvinn! Und rideth nu, Tulkas. Today's number...
The English approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be breached by manpower alone. Henry would need siege equipment and a defensible location to construct it. Henry now called for the services of a blacksmith to bolster the siege effort.
Your way, yeah, Order. That's Shule Bayeux Timber.
Shirless hair. Soda. It's timber of Theos.
And your worker. Each will be a self-ending.
Each in blue kid that.
With a blacksmith on hand, Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
Fair done.
And your worker. That's Shule by...
What's her faith? Each timber of Theos. What's her faith, eh? Yes, stealth ending.
What's their fate, eh?
Ich om je selly. Yes, sir. Westmala.
Strelbora, Site. Each what's their fate, eh? Each a worker.
And your worker. Each will a delta.
Fair Bayeux Huerta. Stramboren Gerwa.
Heisa!
Yaru to work. Each will be a self-ending.
Ferdman!
Henry's infantry could now construct battering rams, siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
It shall be timbered this. It shall be timbered.
Flanboga a rod. Strele fuse. Yes, sir? Where's the holler? Yes, sir? Ik wil het doen, niet. Dat zullen bij ons timber. Ik geef om jezelf.
With the power of battering rams, the English army could crack open Bayeux's mighty walls.
Veradon.
Yeru Siaru Yaru. Nu, Tulkes, setet jou. I shall lede jou.
Viedu Searas Wendende. And your work, eh? Yes, I do think. Muscala, a Farantine Muscala.
It is Sitha for Actus. Fourth one day.
Fine, Viedu Seara, a Breota.
It is Sitha who readeth nu, Tulkes.
Viedu Se, beginner.
Getteth thee ready for Hestes. For what the freckes, mit Baldenes! It's living you hear it! Knitt! In den Sand!
timbre this!
Knitas, ja! Knitas, stanna där! Fight Bayeux, advente to Skala! Bayeux, Sierras, Yarrow!
Bayeux's walls had failed, and Henry's men could now storm the city.
Knitas!
Robert's garrison made a last stand to defend Bayeux, but Henry would show no mercy in cutting them down and burning their city.
Bayeux, Sierras, Yarrow!
Abuga, that timbre and shale!
Knitas, stanna där! Fight Bayeux, Sierras! Bayeux, Knitas, in the sun! Wasted Jerwin! Knitas, ja! Knitas, ja! Wasted Jerwin! Knitas, stanna där!
Skala, skala fjaro. Skala, är det gånga? Skala.
Fight Bayeux, Sierras!
Skala, hittifus. Standard, skala.
Knitas, ja! Ni shall live! Wasted Jerwin! Ayala, Bayeux, Sierras, Merendi! Hesta, Agdawa! Knitas, innan today is number done! Wasted Jerwin! Knitas, utfrida nu, Tulkas! Alla Knitas, ja! Hesta, Japayalan! Fortwarde fräckes! Mit baldenes! Onda i trepan! Knitas! Bayeux, Sierras! Ishnis! Soltas! Bayeux, Sierras, Yarrow! Knitas, ja! Knitas, innan det satt! Alla Knitas, ja! Knitas, stanna där! Wasted Jerwin!
Strele buse!
Knitas, ja!
Garwigan Azata.
Hurra!
Bayeux, Sierras, Yarrow!
Willa! Strele buse! Abuga! Strele bore!
Fight Bayeux, Sierras! Innan det satt! Bayeux, Sierras, Yarrow!
Stremore! Siste! Karu Gejervia!
Bayeux, Nu, Tulkes, sättet jag. Wasted gentlemen. Knickers, in the sun. Wasted gentlemen.
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert. But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown. By 1100, the medieval knight was dressed from head to toe in mail.
Mail is really like a metal fabric. It moves and behaves like a cloth, but is actually made of hundreds and thousands of interlocking iron rings.
It could turn and deflect a sword blade.
As an armor, mail didn't work all by itself. It needed the addition of a padded coat. The coat absorbed the shock of the blow, whilst the mail turned away the cut. Together, they formed an incredibly effective protection.
The first stage in making mail was to create wire to the right thickness. To do this, it was pulled through a drawing plate, which had a series of ever smaller holes, until you got wire of the desired gauge.
To make the rings, we wind the wire onto a mandrel.
And then we take it off the mandrel and cut the rings.
So I've flattened the overlapping ends of the ring, and I've pierced a hole through it. And now Nick has to put a rivet in it. The basic construction of mail would be a ratio of 4:1. So each ring goes through 4 of its fellows. Here you can see I've made a set of 5, which will then be joined to other sets of 5 to create a sheet of mail.
Mail had to be tailored to a perfect fit. It had to be shaped for feet and legs, arms and hands, and, of course, the head. A skilled mail maker could make very precise shapes.
Of course, for more complicated parts of the body, like elbows, we can actually tailor it in 2 different directions at the same time.
Yeah, so if we fold this in half, we have an elbow.
One of the main benefits of tailoring in mail was that it meant a knight didn't have to carry a single ring of extra weight that he didn't need to.
The mail to cover a knight from head to toe required about 200,000 rings.
High-status knights would have had their mail edged with gold, but most importantly, it had to be functional.
Clad in mail with his shield and helmet, the knight was well equipped to face the weapons of the day.